Hey everybody, this is the WooFDriver. We're setting up for a quick run just after a rainstorm. That's what you have to do when you're in warmer conditions. After the rain is a perfect time to run the dogs. We're doing a really cool kind of broadcast here where we've got the camera, as you can see, mounted up high. And hopefully you can hear me now. Let me get Gigi hooked up just now. Chase. Chase got his harness again. And Chase chewed the other harness. No, Chase. Come on. Gotcha. So folks, let me just get situated here so I can try to make sure this feed stays live. We only have limited time here, folks, because my good friend Barbara, the animal communicator, Barbara Kurtman, goes on soon. So let me just make sure I'm live. It looks like we are. That connection. So bear with me for 1 sec, folks. Let me get this. Dogs are getting excited. They're hearing all the noises in there. No. Stay. So we want to get going as soon as possible, but I have to get some of this technical. No, Chase. Chase. Okay, let's see if this goes, folks. And it looks like it's going to go. So I'm be with you in 1 sec. Apologizing for all the delays, but this is all cool stuff. There we are. So stay, guys. So please keep the questions coming and comments, and I'll address them maybe after Barbara's show or sometime in the near future when we stop for water. So this might be a funky view. We are getting ready to ride the dogs. Actually, getting ready to give them what they waited for all day. Okay, are you gonna follow me? Chris, walkie-talkie, can you give me one? Can you put the end on one, and I need that leash. The end's right there. Cool. So, got a support vehicle, as you see. We do that different times of the day, and different ways we run the dogs. Gigi's been running with the dogs now. This is her, well, she's been running them for about the past 3 weeks, but all the dogs together, this is her third outing. And stay, guys. It's okay. We're really excited. This is what happens when they get amped up. We're getting ready to have a good time, folks. So the dogs are gonna get what they want. Okay, come on, guys. Hike. Come on, guys. So sorry if it gets a little blocky or pixelated. It's because of the way we're broadcasting through mounting the camera up high. In case you don't know me, I'm the WooFDriver. Always doing wild and fun, getting my dogs. Good boys. Dogs. Come on, G. She's a little concerned because it's wet out. She's never run in the wet. Come on, G. Come on. Good girl. Come on. She's run with you. Come on. It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. G. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. So she's a little scared. She's done this for about, like I said, a month and a half. But when she first gets on, she's still a little short. Jag, stay back. So, Jag. Come Jag back because she's proud in her world. Come on, G. Now, this street, you know, you gotta be, oh, there you go. Barb will tell you more about it, almost like a psychologist with the dog. Come on. Because you want to find out what jives with them and what doesn't. Like on some streets, she runs really good. Maybe the scents are better, the dogs that live around there. And some streets, she's very curious and she's hesitant. So we've got the van coming behind me. Hopefully you guys are all still seeing this. This is really, really cool. And now she's a little more comfortable. She's going to hear Chris, and that's going to make her uncomfortable. As you can see, the big dogs don't phase at all because we've been doing this for probably millions of miles, basically. It's just after a rainstorm, as I said. So you can hear other dogs in the neighborhood. This is great because we feed off of distractions because that trains the dogs to be better, to be more confident, and to deal with any kind of shit. Oh, good girl. Go to the bathroom. See how nice that is? It transitions right into an easy bathroom run. Good girl. Okay, come on. She'll be a little concerned, but she's already had some of these distractions. So I'll take them past houses that I know have dogs for purposeful distractions. Again, a distraction is your friend because when you can plan it, it's the best thing in the world because it prepares the dogs for the times when you can't plan it, when you don't know there's going to be a distraction. Good girl, G. And you can see, folks, people say, well, why do you take them out when it's warm? Well, today was a little warm, more humid than warm, but I was going to just take Gigi. Gigi's got no hair. She's basically hairless. That's what a lot of Chinese Crescents are. There's a strain of them that are called powder puffs, which do have hair. But for the most part, they're hairless. And they actually sweat, but they don't sweat nothing like a human, even though they sweat. It's not really a cooling kind of sweat. It's just a function because they have no hair, I guess. But she can deal with the heat in some ways better than the bigger dogs. So I was going to take Gigi and Jag because Jag is the most tolerable of the heat. And I've never had any issues. I've run in the heat before. When I say run, I've walked in the heat before. You can see we're moving at a walking pace. The only concern was today, and they were getting really antsy when they saw me putting all the gear together, they knew we were going to go, was the temperature of the asphalt. And I have a meter actually, and it was 100 degrees, and it's too hot. What I did was, looked at the weather, saw a storm was going to roll in around 5 o'clock, 5:30, Eastern Standard Time, and set it up, just waited for the storm, and I knew it would pass us by. The only thing that's cutting us a little short on is I'm going to give the stage up to the animal communicator, Barbara Kurtman, at 7 o'clock. But you'll get a nice idea of what we do. Oh, guys, you can see, Gigi's good girl, Gigi. Again, this excites them and stimulates them so they go to the bathroom, which is very healthy for them. Come on, good girl. Come on. And when you take off from the bathroom stop, smart. They don't want to walk in their own bathroom droppings. So what they do is, come on, it's okay. They avoid it, and you just got to make sure, especially as the dogs are learning, to that the bike nudges them, or the scooter, in the gently in the right direction. You can see this is nothing more than a glorified dog walk. The first time I put this on Facebook, I put it on actually Chinese Crescents. That's one of the pages we have. So many ill-perceived comments that you thought I was like a criminal. Good girl. Okay, she's a little concerned. Good girl. Because look, she hears the rain. Come on, it's okay. Good girl. Your big brothers are with you and big sister. Good girl. So this is so good for her to learn to run in the rain because dogs, Barbara will touch on this, she has many times, dogs are a reflection of us. If we don't like going out in the rain, our dog will never want to go out in the rain. Now, it's not something we may like to do. So let me rephrase that. If we refuse to go out in the rain, our dog will refuse to go out in the rain. But if we teach them, the rain is okay, it's not going to hurt us, and we're going to be safe, and we're going to stay away from large puddles and areas that might create problems, they'll learn to work with the rain. And they'll be a lot more cool, guys. Chris is Zorro. And Chris behind me will take care of the drop-ins. Stimulating Zorro to go to the bathroom, as you can see. So, really cool stuff. Come on, guys, hike. And you can see how the dogs all, they're smart. They all move away from where they just went to the bathroom. They have a car coming. Everybody around here knows this party. Come on, guys. Come on. And they love what we do. They call me the Wolf Man. I try to tell them I'm the WooFDriver. It doesn't always work. So Gigi is hesitant, and we're gently nudging her along in the right way, just to get her exercise. This is one of the few ways right now that we can get her the proper exercise. Oh, boys. Okay. I just lost a piece of the camera, the old camera mount. So stay, guys. Stay. Hey guys, good boys. Hi, come on, guys. So we have a lot of contraptions on here that we've put together. This broadcast possible, another broadcast we do. We're very technologically advanced and handy and love utilizing technology to actually share what we do, of course, but to also study the dogs, because I get another view of it when I'm home and I can look at the video and see what dogs run best in what position and how dogs are responding to each other as they're set up differently sometimes on any of the dog scooter or bike we run on, or you might have seen the dog carts we run in, and even something called a Seiko cart, which I hope to bring out as the cooler temperatures approach in the fall and winter months, because that is where they will definitely pull. Now Gigi won't be pulling. Actually, the Chinese crested breed can do some pulling. They're actually compete in weight pulling contests. So don't let their little size tell you they don't pull, because they do. And they actually have a lot of strength out. She's not going to pull the dog cart, but she can. A team of them could pull about 25 pounds. could pull some weight. So not in this capacity, obviously, but in the sense of weight pulling, which I don't participate in. This is all, folks, for recreation and really for exercise. And when I say exercise for the dog's health, it's also for mental exercise or mental stimulation, because dogs that sometimes don't get enough exercise or enough of a challenge become problematic sometimes. They can exhibit a lot of unwanted behaviors. And that all happens because, like humans, they need some form of engagement or challenge. Good boys, good girls. Now, humans are a lot more sophisticated, and we need a lot more, fortunately or unfortunately. But it makes us quite a complex. Nope, good boy. Quite a complex. Come on, Jason. Good boy. Jason's. It's so this has a rubber bump, PVC bumper on here. So come on, Jason. So it won't. If the dogs will run into it, it actually finds away from it. There's no any of the dogs to get hurt on here. But I don't want. Come on, Chase. I don't want him to have this issue, and then all the dogs pile up on him, because then we'll have a big party on the street with all the dogs on top of each other. Actually, it'd be pretty funny, and it'd all be good, but it'd be quite a story in itself. So usually in the neighborhood, I'm looking to do anywhere from 3 to 5 miles, because Gigi is very new to this. Just a couple months. Jack, I will go accordingly to what she can do. To the big dogs, this isn't really exercise. I'm doing this more for socialization and more for her learning experience and training. Just want to be a little cautious, because there could be other dogs out here, and when you excite other dogs, when they see a pack or a team of 5 dogs coming at them, they get very excited, and want to make sure everybody's as safe as possible. Good girl, G. You can see she's comfortable, but she's concerned. And that's coming from the wet asphalt and from the water slightly dripping on us. A very light rain, if any. It might just be dripping off the trees. Now, Princess, on the other hand, Princess is elderly. She's my oldest husky. She's to my left, right here. I don't know if you can see. White dog behind the dark dog. And she's better than 12 years old. Now, a lot of people say, well, why does she do that? Well, she doesn't get her exercise in. Arthritis. She has arthritis, as all of us get as we get older. But it gets worse without any mobility. So when we lay low and don't do any physical engagement, she actually will limp. So there's different medications, and I addressed this yesterday, different supplements in the market. Believe it or not, I give her none at this point because the activities we do seem to agree so well with her that she doesn't need it. But if we can't get out there, she doesn't get that exercise, and that's when supplements would be appropriate, or even prescribed medication such as Arimidol. I've gone through our greatest battles with other huskies, so I'm pretty well versed in them and know the signs to look for. And even just after a run, if you check their nails, you can see sometimes if they wear unevenly, or as if one side's down, or if they're all really worn down, then they were dragging, possibly. And not dragging in a sense, dragging behind, but subtly dragging where you wouldn't see it with the naked eye, but the wear of the nail will show you. So these are all signs that we look for. And even on Gigi, because she's a little hesitant, I'll check her nails. I don't know if it's the way she prances or what. We still have to actually trim her nails. It shouldn't be that way because she's getting some good knowledge in, but she's just, her stance and the way she's moving is comfortable, and it's not wearing the nails down at all. Most like the huskies will have the nails worn down evenly and appropriately, but just to the point where you don't need a loud vehicle approaching, folks. Actually, I don't think it's the vehicle approaching. Come on, G. That was something else. Come on, guys. So, come on, guys. Easy, easy. Oh, I'm gonna stop for 1 sec and hope everyone's with me. Got like 20 minutes left of this broadcast, and Zara's watering the bike. So, okay, we're gonna go again. Looking good, Crispy. Okay, hike. Come on, guys. So, we use walkie-talkies on all of our adventures and communication panels, and she just wants it out. You gotta teach her, it's gotta be fun, friendly. And a great time for her basically. And it's gonna be a good time for all the dogs, as long as the safety factor's there, and as long as you're appraising them, like who's ever with them is praising them and giving them all the love and encouragement, because that simply makes everything perfect. U-turn. Now I could do this riding, but I'm doing this. Excuse me, folks. Make sure I'm still here. I'm doing this. I'm doing this walking. I did the U-turn, and that's what come around is basically a U-turn in sled dog talk. Did it walking just so everybody could, so I could do it gently. She carried it part of the street. I do have rear view mirrors on here. We are lit up. I'm wearing a big orange vest that actually is my WooFDriver vest. I'm almost all over. Princess came to me from another family, great family, but she wasn't in a predicament where she could exercise like we do here. So when I get her out here, and I taught her all these different activities we do, she took to them really well, and it's like, wow, I can run. And especially free ranging that we have for off leash, full experience for her. Something I'm so glad I can give her. But her behavior has always been such that she doesn't want to miss a moment. If she thinks, you're going to stop or something, she's like, no, I don't want to stop. Even here, I've got to head home. She's going to fight me a little bit. Actually, she's going pretty good. So we're going to go to this area. You can see she's running great. And Dag's running. They're all running great. Yesterday, folks, we got in a free range and run of about 5 miles. Hopefully you were able to catch that live broadcast. It was truly awesome. Oh, borrow, stop to pee. And that happens, folks. So we always have to be alert. Paul. Paul. Good boy. Paul's good. Even keeled as possible. It was just the branch I hit, so excuse me if like, whoa. You never know. I mean, the way, as I said when we started this broadcast, the way we rig stuff up, it's all good. It's just pioneering new ways and trying new views to give you, the folks at home, and also me, as I said when I review this footage, a look. Paul, come around. We're doing a U-turn. Paul, come around. 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 Good boy, good girl. Easy, easy. Oh. Break here. Great. Still got this broadcast going, folks. I'm gonna give some water, Crispy. Can you help? And you have to see this. You can just stay there. I just maybe hold the bike here and there. Everything is so precautionary, as you can see, especially when we're mixing the small dog with the big dog. Pieces of water. How we look, buddy? Oh, I hit this, dude. This just turned totally.
You're not looking out for
low hanging. Do we need to secure this or no? Is it amazing how she runs so well with them?
Yeah, take some of that energy out of her.
Yeah, and Jag's cool with her in front of him. Sometimes he crowds her a little bit, so you'll hear me calling him off.
Princess wants to be in front.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she? Gigi, now. Chase. Gigi fits in like one of the pack. I mean, this is the best socialization that can happen. And folks, you can see her. She's sniffing around and sniffing everything. Chase. I'm always about the 3-second rule. Sometimes, especially when dogs are new to each other, give them 3 seconds to sniff each other, and then I call their attention to way to something else, just to make sure if there's either one of them wants to prove they're tougher, that that doesn't happen, basically. Good boy. Pretty princess. The young lady of the pack. Let's see what we're dealing with time-wise. Barbara's going to go on. And we're on a 5-minute warning, folks. So, when we're done the water, I'm going to turn off the feed. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Barbara's got a great show in store, I know, for you guys, so please stay tuned to that. And basically have a great evening, folks. We will be back. Look for tonight. Bucky will be on with Wolf Tunes Live, and he'll be doing his dog ditty. Somebody requested a lab ditty last night, so he's got information about labs. He does all the research and gives you the facts. He's a real entertaining guy. And he's got the ditty where he sings it, and we'll play a couple renditions of it. It'll be a lot of fun. That closes out our broadcast usually for the evening. So that's 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. He's out of Los Angeles, California. And Barbara actually broadcasts from Europe. So she goes on any minute. Chris, can we pull this off and end the live feed? So if we can shine the camera at me, I'll give an official sign off. So you can see we got some pretty technical stuff going on here. Once again, I am the WooFDriver. Hope you enjoyed the show. I got my rain hat on today. And please tune in for Barbara Kurtman, the animal communicator, in about 2 minutes. Have a great evening, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.